Right, unfortunately I didn't think to do a video of this until I'd already taken it apart. Basically this is my Ryobi, I think you say it, Ryobi, however the hell you say that, file. And I was stupid enough to have it on the desk or workbench and it fell off. And after it fell off, so this is basically the bit that the file band goes around, got all wobbly. So I've taken all the screws out to try and see what's going on. They're those ones that are made difficult to come out, but you just need one of these star drive things. When I've taken that apart, what I've found is this. So this is the bit that the band goes around, and this bit goes in to the unit, and it had snapped. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I've taken that apart in my sort of office. This isn't the first time this has happened. You might see a bit of rough weld there where I tried welding it. First time it fell off. Yeah, I know. You'd think I'd learn a lesson, wouldn't you? But I haven't. What I think I'm going to do is run a thread down between those and see if I can bolt that together, or maybe a thread down one side and use some chemical metal or something. So I'll carry on with this in the garage and you can follow me in there and see how it goes. So I think for this, the best bet is going to be to put an 8mm bolt down the middle. Down that side's going to be a bit trickier. This one I think will be okay, so I'll tap that out to 8mm. You need to drill both sides to about 7mm. That one's already done. This is going to be tricky. Let's just see what happens. It's into a very soft alloy, so it's drilling easy enough. So 8mm tap. This is taper tap. I've only got a decent taper tap, and then I got one of these plug ones from one of those sort of sets where you get a complete set for about 10p. So I'm going to try and start with the that's bottomed out already. I'm going to have to try and start with this one. My tap wrench is buggered as I keep forgetting to order a new one. I'm going to have to use my ridiculously large tap wrench because it's the only thing that will fit. It's ridiculous, isn't it? God. Right. Not many turns to be had. Might be able to go a tiny bit more in with the swarf out of there. Every little bit counts, doesn't it? So that will go in there. Clean all that rubbish off of here. Right. Let's see how we go with this one. Right, so that's a thread in there as well. So hopefully we can kind of use a bit of studding and it should cut it to the right length. And I think what I'll do is I'll use some chemical metal in here for belt and braces. So if it goes in there that much, and I'm guessing I want it about halfway along this tube because this spring sits in there, so we need room for the spring. So if I mark it there, just taking the burrs off of that. That is screwing in there nicely. That is screwing in there nicely. I'm not too sure how critical the length of this thing is. It just sits in there. Right, so I'm going to put a little bit of chemical metal on there and let that set and then finish putting it all together. Right, I've just had second thoughts. Because of the way it's secured in here, this can't rotate. So I don't really think, obviously where that's sort of loose, because I can't tighten it up, but I don't really think it's going to undo itself. Because there's quite a lot of spring pressure. I could be wrong, couldn't I? So the way you seem to do it is put that lever in the back position. You need to raise this up a little bit because you need to get this lug here into there, because that's like the thing for putting the belt on is like sort of a cam there. So it's one of these things that you just need a bit of a push to compress the spring and then drop it down. It seems to go in, and then when we do that, you can see that's still moving that back and forth. So I think that's going to do the trick. Right, let's put this back together and see if it's going to work. Whoop. Check for the spring that falls out. Have some in there, short ones need to go on before the main case. Right, put a battery on, still working. That is as it should be. So that moves like, yep, that was right. Cool, for a minute I thought that wasn't right. So let's see if we can put a belt on. Hang on, let's make sure my arrows are facing the right way on the belt. Actually much easier putting a belt on without the side cover on there. To release that, and we can use that to adjust the belt position up. I think that has worked. Well, that certainly saved a few quid. So we seem to have a working file again. If I remember right, these are about 100 quid, so that fix has just saved me 100 quid. If it's been useful for you, please do the YouTube stuff. Please leave a like and a subscribe, and that would be great. Bye.